I'm really in Revelation right now, just looking at what's really going on, just looking at how stuff is unfolding. That's where I'm at right now. Like, I kind of found out what was really going on with like our heritage and stuff being Hebrew Israelites, like probably 3 years back. But
oh, so you've been knowing we was Israelites?
Yeah, but I never like.
I've been building
up. Now I'm concrete with it, like.
Yeah.
You know.
So what's going on is you had a little skin, now you kind of get some muscle to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Putting some muscle on them bones now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we here, and it's good that you already knew you had a foundation.
Yeah.
So let's see, what else you know? Wait.
What's up, how y'all doing? Y'all got a second to holler at us for a second?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everybody else was lying to us. It's like, nah, we busy.
Yeah, we busy.
We're rushing.
Well, check this out. We finna show y'all the biggest kept secret in the world.
Alright, what's the big secret?
Who you are?
Who would you say you are?
Yeah, like
Nationality-wise, where you come from? Where your people come
Chinese
from?
people come from
I mean
China,
your grandma.
Japanese people come from Japan. Where you come from?
That's a good question.
I'll phrase it, she said, all right. That's what I'm talking about. Be real. Let's be real. See? She don't know either.
I mean, like,
And does it-
Let me ask you another question. So, why don't you?
Ooh.
Cause your family don't tell you.
and ancestry and that's too much.
All right.
Check this
I
out.
thought about it though.
So according to history, they say, well, black people in America, so-called black people, we came over in like 1619, right? History. That's what history tells us, right? All right. But we know other history, world history, goes all the way back to BC, before time and all this, right? Why does ours only go back 400 years?
Yeah,
Do
1619.
we
That's
just
what they
not know?
said. We just popped up on slave ships. That's what they teach us, right? They don't never teach us anything else when we was over there in Africa. They just say, hey, yeah, you was in Africa, you was swinging on trees and branches, and you was butt naked.
Right?
That's it.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. That's our
So
nation.
do you
know
think
what I'm
that we don't? Do you think America don't know, or you
And
think
they
they
just
don't
don't
teach
care.
us? So why don't they teach us?
Because they don't care. They don't want us to know.
Ooh,
Why?
why?
That's the secret, right?
She's good. She's
what
good.
it
All right,
said.
we should give 2 points. We should start giving points out. Because that's what we want. We want y'all to say stuff, you know what I'm saying? For real though, be real, because we brothers and sisters here. So why do you think the biggest kept secret is to not let you know who you are?
Because when you know you have power.
Oh, praises. Give her 2 more points. Let me find out. Let's see if this was prophesied to happen to God's people. Oh my God, did he say that? God has a chosen people. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He created everybody, but he got a special people. I'm gonna go to the book of Jeremiah. Yep, that's the other Jeremiah 17:4. It says, and thou, this happened to God's people, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage. What people upon the face of the earth has been discontinued from their heritage? Who don't even know who they are? I know you just answered that question. Because Chinese people say, I'm from Guangzhou, China, Jingzhong, you know what I'm saying? They got their own language. They can go all the way back in their family, you know what I'm saying? All the different dynasties. Everybody can do that in the whole world. Except these people right here on this side. Except these people, they don't even know. They don't even know. He says, I'm going to discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. So these same people that don't even know who they are, they was going to serve their enemies in a land that they didn't even know. But the biggest kept secret, how they going to get there to this land? You want to show them? 68? Come.
It's the book of Deuteronomy.
This is how God's people was going to serve their enemies in a land that they didn't even know.
How did we get over there?
Yeah. Did we take a submarine? What about a plane? Did we get on the back of an eagle?
How did we get
How
over
we
there?
get over here?
Oh shit.
Sitting on the back of the eagle.
Look, 2 points right here. Let's see if this is in the Bible. Like I said, we're going to go straight to these scriptures and show you every single thing to the best that we can, because we don't know it. I ain't finna lie. You got me messed up. Especially on this. I know too much. It's too much to be lost. And ain't no pastor. Nope. They going to get that work, though. But anyway, go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Let's read along.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
This word Egypt means slavery or bondage. to precept that? You want to precept it real quick? To prove to you that Egypt is synonymous, meaning the same word you're going to use interchangeably with bondage or slavery, right? Go ahead.
Book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So he said, I'm going to bring you out of the land of Egypt, house of bondage. Another word for Egypt is bondage. What's another word for bondage? Is slavery, right? Are we wrong? 20 and 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Bondage is another word for slavery, right? So when God's people came out of Egypt, when he said, let my people go, did they ever cross the Red Sea again and go back into Egypt with Pharaoh? No, they never did do that when Moses opened up the Red Sea for his people. So Egypt means bondage or slavery. Go ahead, Big Ock.
68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
You gonna go back into slavery again?
With ships.
Ding! 2 points. Why ain't they never told you this in the Bible? All this time, all the churches that you go to, why ain't they never read this? They always read Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John, but they never read you what happened in the beginning. They start at the end of the book telling you something way back here, and you skip all this. Are you serious? What's the biggest kept secret? Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. They start you way back here, and you're supposed to be understanding this. Look, this is Matthew, but you skip all this, bruh. That's crazy, right? So, what we were saying? Yeah, come on.
All right. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
That's you. You went into slavery with ships. Slave coast. He's gonna show you that too.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Moses saying, just like I'm telling you,
thou shalt see it no more again.
You're not gonna see your homeland again. Guess what? Where we at right now? As a nation of people, we still the only people upon the face of the earth that is not in their own homeland. You're prisoners of war to this day. Believe it or not, you're not even supposed to be here. You was brought here on ships to be slaves. And still is, actually, according to the Bible. But it's talking about you. That's the most important thing right now I want you to get. The whole Bible from Genesis to Revelations has been talking about you. But go ahead, bro.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't gonna see your homeland again till Christ come back. Swing low, sweet chariot, come and take us home.
And there,
when you get off them ships, what happened to us? Let's see. Here's the question. Who's gonna get the points? What happens when we got off them ships? We came over here on ships. What happened when we got off them ships?
Yeah, that's when slavery started.
Right. Yep. That's what happened. But right before the actual slavery started, when we got off them ships, they started at Black Wall Street, right?
It's still on my glasses.
Yeah, I see.
Why you just gonna wipe it off?
I'm gonna wipe it on me.
So you gonna wipe it on me too?
So
That's crazy.
It says, and there, when we got off them ships,
there ye should be sold.
Yep. What happened?
There ye should be sold.
Did this happen to Chinese man? Did they ever go into slavery by ships, discontinue from their heritage? What about the Japanese man? What about the East Indian man? What about the white man? Really, he ain't white, but what about him? No, the whole Bible is pointing to you. You're going to be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
You're going to be sold to your enemies. This is God's word, not my words. Don't get mad at me. Grow long hands, get mad that God said you got enemies. Yes, you do have enemies. Go ahead.
For bond men.
For slave man.
And bond women.
And slave woman.
And no man shall buy you.
And ain't nobody going to take you out of this. Why? Because you went against God and what he told us to do. He wasn't talking to everybody. He told a specific people that he made a covenant with to do what I say. And if you don't, that was the last thing he said was going to happen. You're going to be put these curses on you. I'm going to send you into slavery with ship. So who is this talking about? And what are we reading? Is this the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Why ain't you never heard this before?
Because I ain't teaching.
So here's another question. How you feel right now?
Load.
You ain't smoking no weed, are you?
No.
Okay. But
I'm in shock. That's a bit of
all
term.
praises, because today is the day that you're really learning. In 2019, you're really learning who you are. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. And we're gonna find that we're gonna see something else that God said. And actually, I'm gonna ask the questions and I'm gonna see if it goes with what the Bible say about what we've been taught as far as this goes. Because you don't know that you got royalty inside your DNA. Kendrick Lamar? Yeah. This is what God said. What did he say?
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
For thou art an holy people.
God said that what?
Thou art an holy people.
Holy means separate. So God said that thou are a holy people. He ain't talking to the whole world. He talking to his people. What does it say?
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord your God. Because he's not the God of everybody in the world. He chose a specific people. That's why he said, let my people go. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Wait, God chose a specific people?
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Y'all was chosen of all the people. That's why I said y'all special.
To be a special people.
Oh, praises to the Most High.
Unto himself.
Oh, wait, that's racism. Because he said of all the people he created, he chose a specific people. Is that, what, huh? Run that back again. Run that back again, big guy.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee
Mm-hmm.
to be a special people unto himself.
Uh-huh.
Above.
Above?
Above.
No, equal to.
Above.
Below.
Above.
He said that you above
All people.
some
that are
people.
upon the face of the earth.
No, that says some people.
All people
Woo. That are what?
that are upon the face of the earth.
Walking kings and queens, made slaves because we went against God. Y'all are the chosen people. You're the same people that walked around Jericho that they talk about in the Bible, that knocked down the walls of Jericho. You're the same people that God killed all the firstborn Egyptians for to let his people go. Today they call it Easter with bunny eggs and rabbits. That's the foul. But actuality in the Bible is called a Passover, when we put the blood of the lamb upon our walls. And God came by with the angel, sent the angel down, and he slaughtered every firstborn Egyptian to let who? Let my people go. The whole time it's been talking about you. You're the greatest kept secret in the world. That's why whenever black people get together, they're going to drop bombs on it. Black Wall Street. Think about what's going to happen when we actually know who we are. And we're not a black. And we learn that we are.
Y'all heard about Black Wall Street? You familiar with it?
I'm not.
I mean, what you know what happened, right? What you know about it? But to sum it all up, there's a bunch of brothers and sisters came together and we had a whole city.
Out of slavery.
After slavery and everything. We had everything going on. A whole community in every way you could think of.
Museums, schools,
Everything.
buses, planes, banks,
And
millionaires.
America came and dropped bombs and utterly destroyed the whole city and everything.
1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
They killed everybody.
Took
But they don't teach you that in our history, though, American history. That was one of the biggest terrorist attacks on American soil
the first one too.
by so-called our own people that was supposedly American. We are equal.
Wait a minute, we all equal. We
Sup-
3/5 of a man.
Supposedly. But they don't tell you that. They don't tell you when all you niggas get together and start doing good for yourself, we gonna come and kill all y'all.
That's why they be killing like this stuff for people. Like anybody that try to raise up and do good, check them out.
Anytime we start coming together as a people, it's got to go.
Gotta go. We gotta be against each other. We gotta be hated and turned against each other. Because if we unite, if black people start loving black people, let me say it like that. The crayons start loving crayons, it's over. The power that we hold, it's over. So long as we love everybody and hate our own, then we're gonna always be in this state. But I wanted to show you about what Christ looked like, because we all heard about what he looks like. What do you think he looked like? What's the word?
I think
You got to pick.
I think he look black because I mean.
Which one would you go with? This one or
Didn't
this
they
one?
say he had a bull hair? Like, I just feel like
Because it don't make sense for him to be, you know,
One of these
white
guys?
if they started out in Africa.
Ooh.
In Africa, it was mostly black people.
Yeah, that's us,
Exactly.
right?
So let me ask you this though. Where did this stuff come from? Where did
The white people got
That's
mixed
what
up
they came
like
up
they
with.
stuff.
right, but this is what they teach us though, right? And this is what we go to church and we learn, like the brothers just said, I just said, they teach us in the New Testament. Basically, what they did, this is identity theft. They took our identity and who we are according to the Bible, what we just read, and they put themselves in that position and told us that we the bottom.
Con, check this out. Is the Bible true? Let the Bible be true and every man a lie. Let's see if that's in the Bible. Already written about. Because you don't know that Alexander the Greek, he's in the Bible too. They tell you everything. The whole Bible, the Bible tells everything. But let's see, was that prophesied to happen, how they was going to change the face. First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. And it says, and laid open the book of the law. Opened up these scriptures, right? The book of the law. Wherein the heathen, these heathen, had sought to paint the likenesses of their images. Sure did. They took down to what he looked like and put up theirs. Crazy, right? And that's what your grandma, no, that ain't my Jesus. My Jesus look like that. And will fight you over it too. They'll shut the Bible. You say Jesus ain't white. Jesus, let me show you what he looked like in book of Revelations.
I got you.
Come on, let's just see what the Bible say he looked like. Let us not talk about it. Let's see what the Bible say. And does it matter? Because if it didn't matter, why would the Bible say it? It says it 3 times. It didn't matter.
It didn't matter why change it.
Y'all are the greatest thing walking this earth. Y'all special. And that's something today you need to have it in your head, because they've been destroying us from the beginning. Here. Now we ain't got the chains on our arms and on our legs. It's chains here because we don't even know who we are. Y'all the greatest thing ever walking earth. And God said so. And you can't fight that. They can get mad. Chinese man can walk up right now. He can get mad all he wants. Squint. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do it. I don't care. I ain't gonna do nothing. White man walk up here. He really, hey, we ain't finna get on that. Just know everything is written in this Bible. And my words can't change it. You can't change it. He can't change it. They can't change it. Nobody can't change it. But judgments is already set. Because what we fail to realize is this is a movie being played out. The Bible talks about the beginning, and it talks about when Christ coming back, right? Have Christ came back yet?
I mean,
No, he has not came back, because when he come back, there's destruction coming, right? He's going to be destroying the place up with fire. And a lot of people's heads going to get cut off. It tells you that his vesture is going to be dipped with blood. They probably, yeah, this dude, they say it's going to be happy, and he's going to be hugging, and everybody's going to be dancing around like this, holding
like
hands. That's it.
With a whole bunch of white people.
Yeah, you're going back in captivity if that
Caucasian
happens.
people. Let's not call them white.
No. That's the lie. We've been deceived.
So check this out. The reason why I got us up here. This is the Caucasian so-called image of Jesus that they teach us in America, right? And if this is the so-called angels, and it's the same images of these people, and where were we at? We was the ones hanging from a tree. So would you want to go to this place? I don't know. I mean, you thinking about it, but my answer gonna be no. Well, I mean that's on y'all. I'm out. According to history, who did this stuff to us? So then you put that into perspective, like this is Christ and his people. Something wrong with this picture.
Big time.
Something is wrong with this picture, especially for you, matter of fact, because you is one of the people that's getting the punishments.
Yeah, let's get back to what Christ looked like, though.
So this is the book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 14.
1 and 14, Revelations 1 and 14.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Like that brother hair over there. And that one too. Yep. Hair. Us. We the only people on the earth that got woolly hair. But we cut it off. Or, you know what I'm saying, we destroy our hair. Because we don't know the power that we have. But go ahead.
As white as snow.
Completely gray, yep.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So the white part of his eyes was red because he drank wine. What was his first miracle? Come on, let's go. Jesus. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Some people don't know. It's amazing what people know about it. But go ahead.
And his feet.
Like if you look down right now at y'all feet.
my feet
Is it not, or do you got white feet? Or is your feet pink and then your face is lightly melanated? You know what I'm saying? No, it's not like that. It's the same color, right? And his feet, what now?
Like unto fine brass.
Fine brass. Brass is like a penny, like your color.
as if they burned in a furnace.
So you take a penny and you burn it in a furnace? What color is that?
Brown.
Dark brown, if not black. But you know, dark brown like a Wesley Snipes. That's what Christ looked like, with woolly hair. So my next question is, was Christ an African?
Oh, I was just
That was
listening.
Yeah, was so.
Rhetorical.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Was Christ an African or was he a Jew? Because Africans are the people that was in Egypt. Them were Africans, right? That was the Pharaoh. Your Egyptian people, right? Them Africans, right? Was Christ the same people? No, he was a Jew, right? Wasn't he from Hebrews 7 and 14? Christ came from here. He came from the chosen people, Abraham to Isaac to Jacob. He came out of this tribe right here. And this tribe right here is the head tribe of all these tribes. When this tribe right here wakes up, according to prophecy, they're waking up all these people. And when all these people wake up and be like, hey, y'all my brothers and sisters, and start hating each other, and they start to come together, 1/3 of them. When 144 seal, 1/3 of these people say, hey, that's my brother, I can't be mad at them. Hey, I got to do good. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good for my brother. I ain't going to hold no grudge. Come on, brother, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's over. What I mean by it's over, that means there's going to be a new age. Everything going to switch. But that's a little deep right now.
They were black. That ain't what we is.
No, that's a title. You ain't crayon. That's what I was saying earlier. That's a derogatory word to call yourself a black. Chinese people don't say I'm a yellow man. We the only people that say that because we have no identity.
They white too. Chinese people
Right.
say they white.
They want to be.
So we just American man, right?
Well, America come from a white dude named American Vespucius, Italian mount maker.
Well, whatever you want to call this land, it's
By citizenship, we are
not by citizenship, just like to the land, like we are Indians, like American Indians type.
Just say native.
native,
Or indigenous.
but even they didn't even call themselves that.
Yeah.
They are Gad. They from the tribe of Gad, and this land was called Arsareth before it was called America, because once it got colonized, then the people that colonized it names it. They're gonna name the places where they conquered after their own names. That's scripture.
You said this place was called what?
Arsareth. If you want to
I knew
get
that.
that,
I know what
can
it
show
was
you.
called, but I knew that.
It was called Arsareth, and it's where these people from here, they call the Northern Kingdom. This is where these people, Puerto Ricans, is the what we call today Bridgeport, because they didn't call themselves that. These are the leaders of all these people, and how they came over here is right here in 2nd Ezra 13. How they came from this part of Africa, they hit the Euphrates. There go the scriptures right there. Gotta cut off. But they came all the way around, and it tells you that this was called Arsareth. Like all of this stuff is in the Bible, but they'll never teach it. And I give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God that y'all actually still standing here right now, actually learning something that can save your life, your soul forever. Because today you're getting marked. From this day on, you're going to have to make choices on whether you're going to stay with the world or you're going to start to come out of the world. Because Christ and God says that if you're a friend with the world, meaning that you go do everything that everybody else do, then you're an enemy with God. He's coming back, and you're gonna get that work when he come back. He's gonna put that work on you. Let me say it like that.
What you mean by be with the world?
Be with the world. Let's get the scripture.
I mean, it's
Y'all
like,
into
It's
so-
like
If you don't do
celebrity
it-
worship.
Yep.
it's like what a common man does. Like to be common. Just do what everyone else
If
does.
you ain't gonna keep his commandments, that's where it breaks down to. He says, honor the Sabbath day. Today is the Sabbath day. I know y'all didn't know, so today is the day that y'all actually learn it. Like, you got to keep everything that God told us to do. We have to do it. If not, you're gonna be judged according to the book of the law. For example, dietary law. Let's start off with something easy that you can work on, because a lot of people it's gonna be a fight. Because how old are you? 18. You got 18 years of one way. You know what I'm saying? Or learning something. Then whenever it comes down to, hey, you're gonna make a choice. Do I do it or not? Going into the dietary law, it's all right. This is what God said to do. There's certain things that we're supposed to eat. Not all the people in the world, because He says, I'm only gonna punish you for your iniquities. So the children of Israel, these people, are set apart from all the other people in the world. Chinese people can eat octopuses and stuff, and rats and cats. They didn't have the law. The law was given to us. We were supposed to be headed. Man, if you knew the power that we had, we was destroying nations with the power of God. They were scared when we walked through. But we lost everything. We even lost who we are. We don't even know who we are now. That's why spiritually, whenever you get pulled over by the police, it says, I fear for my life. Because they know. Darker skinned, taller black dudes, whether you 13, you look like you 40. With that hair and you got a beard, they no. They scared.
They feel more
'Cause
comfortable
they know.
when we shave, because
When
I
you
must
shave.
not shave because I'm a firefighter, so I got to do it. But you got to have a clean face, no face on your, no hair on your face, and have a low haircut.
Yep.
Then you're okay.
Yep.
You're like a boy.
A
But
boy.
that's what a little kid look like, right? A little young boy.
Side
He don't
note.
got no face on his hair, he
Yep.
no mustache, no beard, nothing like that. Hair low. It's like a little boy. But when you come a man, just like a lion, when a lion get older, a male lion, he get his whole mane and everything. That's how we supposed to be.
Yep.
So
We
that's
from the
what-
tribe of
so
Judah.
that's
which
where they
is
get that fear from.
The lion.
Now, I
You
had
supposed to
long
be the
dreads,
lion.
and my mom put me in a Christian school.
Cut that mess.
They wanted me to cut it so bad.
So
like,
did.
They got
Every day.
fear, man. They don't
Yeah,
like
every
that.
day.
You
They
gotta
don't
cut
like
that.
that.
You gotta cut that every
Mhm.
day.
Just even y'all, the sisters, y'all walk around with y'all natural hair, which we like it.
Sure
We
right.
love it. But when you walk around with your natural hair, they don't like that.
Sure right. That's why they be like, hey, we got these discrepanary, they make them rules in school. You know what I'm saying? Just for you.
Yeah, because you can do anything with your hair. You can walk around with it natural. If you want to straighten and lay it down, you can do whatever you want to. They can't.
They
No
hair
other
don't grow
people
up like
can
a tree.
Hair do that.
Only
It's
us.
just
Only
dead.
our people, yeah, hair grows like trees. Grow up toward the sun. Everybody else hair fall down. Your hair actually defies gravity. You got the hair like the creator of heaven and earth. Like his son. You have the greatest hair on the earth. But we've been taught to hate it. That's why they teach us to do perms. Then next thing you know, like now, we blonde in our hair. Blonde is a recessive gene. It's actually in the scriptures tell you not to do that.
It's a sign of uncleanliness.
It's a sign of uncleanness. Not trying to step on nobody's toes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, I'm just gonna say it straight up. Like,
It is what it is.
blonde is not beautiful according to the scriptures.
I ain't never seen a brother say, man, I like a girl when she got the blonde hair.
They do now. They destroy it too.
So,
They don't know.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. Well, maybe
I'm
y'all
about to say
do.
some people do now.
Yep.
It's because of what is on TV and what's
That's
on social
why.
media and stuff.
That's
So
why.
what they
Because
put out,
what they
feed.
doing is they following this though. Because he is the leader of the world. So he gonna make whatever looks pretty, is gonna follow him. So his girl is gonna have blonde hair because they naturally have recessive dreams,
Blonde hair and
right?
blue eyes. Both
Blonde hair, blue
both
eyes
recessive
from the
genes.
beginning. So what we do and what's been happening now is everybody's trying to follow his girl, or our women is following his girl. Put it just straight up.
It's like they started us from scratch when they just tore away our burnt out stuff.
Exactly, and retaught you.
The women really ain't had nothing to really look up to but the white women. They see how they was getting treated.
Exactly.
I don't know, bro, because the sisters back in the day, we don't got no pictures on it, but
Oh, yeah,
we
the
always
program.
had,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
always
yeah.
had natural hair. We
Yeah.
always had.
Until like the
Dresses and
80s,
things like
until
that.
we integrated.
And then we
When
started trying to be
integrated,
with them.
Yep.
Yeah.
When
Like-
we integrated under Martin Luther King, we lost everything. We
That's
lost
like-
all our businesses. Our women from that point on was like kicking out the man because they did Section 8. You know what I'm saying? They set up
Women's movement.
redlining.
Like the 60s or the 70s.
60s and 70s is where
Feminist
we
movement.
really, the feminist movement. Now the woman is supposed to be over the man. You don't need a man in the household. Chinese got they man. The Chinese, you never see a Chinese woman bucking up to that man. They always together. But it come down to us, they know what to do. They did it good.
Some brothers
They
go and
destroyed
get them a Caucasian chick just because they say she don't fight back. She understands.
Yep.
She don't talk back like that.
That be getting on my nerves.
Sure do. They do that. They do that, but we've been destroyed as a nation of people. They set it up. But what was we were saying about what Christ looked like, right?
We're talking about the laws, the dietary laws.
Oh, the dietary laws, what we can and can't eat. So right now y'all finna get marked. Meaning from this day on, y'all know, hopefully y'all start to at least try to every week say, hey, I'm gonna try not to do it. Try not to do it. But you're gonna be judged regardless of what I say. According to this, I'm gonna show you the end too. I'll show you what's gonna happen when Christ come back and you're eating it. So my job is to, because I love you, I know what these scriptures say, I'm gonna tell you, from that point, that's between you and the Father. I'm not judging you, I'm just here to give you warning.
When you start trying though, you're gonna see how the world is against you though. Like you gonna
Everything.
notice people gonna start
Everything.
treating you different. That's how they say. That's why they say don't be of the world. Like you gonna really see when you start trying to do it right.
Yep. Trying to do what these scriptures say.
Like
You gonna
my
become.
folks, when I was trying to cut out stuff, my grandma still cook bacon and stuff. Like she'll tempt me with it. Like just put it out, just keep putting it out. Like it's like it get even harder. It's gonna be crazy.
So this laws are.
Yeah.
Get
What
that
was you in
Matthew.
Leviticus 11:7?
Yeah. It's Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof.
We know what the swine is, right? Yeah, that's that pig. That's that pork. That's what they had us eating in slavery when we didn't have nothing to eat and we had to eat the scrabbles. You know what I'm saying? They gave us that pig.
Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and of their carcass shall ye not touch.
We ain't
They
supposed to
are
touch 'em.
unclean to you.
The swine. So let's go. Just jump to Isaiah 66:15. So not only swine, you can't eat anything that's in the land. It gotta have cloven footed, and it's gotta eat the cud. Meaning it gotta eat the grass, be able to digest the grass. So you can eat buffalo, sheep, goat, deer. It's gotta have a split hoof, but you can't eat no pork. If it's in the waters, it's gotta have scales and it's gotta have fins. Catfish. I'm from Louisiana. I grew up eating everything that they talking about. Catfish. It ain't got what?
No,
I
no.
don't eat seafood.
Catfish,
Okay.
you skin catfish.
Right.
Like you would
Catfish got
skin, like how
skin.
some people skin a snake or any other animal, they rip the skin off of it, they pull it down. That's how you do catfish. They hold like the head of it down and they cut it. And they pull
And
the
they pull
skin
the
off. of it.
skin out. Yep. So with catfish, shrimp. All right, bro.
Alright, right, good to meet you, bro.
Good to meet you, bro.
We gonna catch up though.
Alright, I'll be
Alright.
back. I'm just gonna pick my car.
Alright.
So catfish, shrimp, crab, lobster, anything that they call today a delicacy, you're not supposed to be eating. You allergic to it? Let's go. Me too.
Yeah, I'm allergic to shrimp, but I just don't eat the rest of the seafood.
Good. All right.
You get, according to like seafood, meaning like crab, lobster, and shrimp, stuff like that. No, oysters and all that. You can eat seafood according to fish. It has to have scales and has to have fins.
You gotta have them both. So brim, crappie, you can eat that. But what you saying that you don't eat none of that, that's good because 2/3 of us is gonna die. Straight up. Scripture says that 2/3 of all the Black, Hispanic, and Native American God's chosen people, they're gonna die from not doing what he told us to do. Period. So, go ahead.
That's
So-
Isaiah
But
66,
that would be, I'm sorry, go ahead.
chapter 66, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
When Christ come back, this is the judgment for eating shrimp, crab, lobster, the dietary law. So he's gonna come back with fire. Not this guy. He's coming back with sun and shine
Hugs
and
and kisses.
trumpets and whatever.
See, I would never thought that way. I
Good,
was-
good. Cause a lot of people's been taught this way, and a lot of people that we talk to, they be like, "No, this is how it's gonna be." They so brainwashed.
It's just like the little girl. She couldn't have been no more before. She she couldn't have been no more than about 4 or 5. She walked up and was like, "Jesus!"
Yep,
I'm like, come on, man.
No.
She only like 4 years old.
and it was us. You out?
No, I'm throwing these away.
So,
He said the Lord will come with fire. So when Christ come back, he's destroying the earth with fire.
and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
His chariots, that's the UFOs that they be seeing that they try and say that it's not true. Yes, they true. They all throughout the scriptures too. What was we singing on them slave ships when we came here? Swing low, sweet chariot. Right? Y'all know that song. Come and take us back home. Y'all Hebrews. You spoke Hebrew before you spoke English and had your nationality erased. You're God's people. Swing low, sweet chariot. Run that back again. 'Cause I want them to hear that chariot again. 'Cause that should resonate with you in your spirit. That this is true.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Hopefully you on the right side to get taken back home because he's coming back to kill. But go ahead.
To render his anger with fury.
His anger? No, he's going to be happy.
His anger with fury.
He's going to be pissed off with 2/3 of these people and the wickedness that has been done to these people by the other nations because they're getting judged. When this happened, that's what they got Armageddon for. You heard of Independence Day? Yeah, it's coming down. They know exactly what's happening. Trump doing a Space Force right now. You better know what time it is. But go ahead.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
He's correcting people with flames of fire. No, he's not saying, oh, well, it's okay, you can apologize now. You can say, forgive me now, and it's all good. No, he's going to correct you with what?
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
Go ahead now.
For by fire
Mm-hmm.
and by his sword.
What Christ need a sword for? He's coming back to kill.
With the Lord plead with all flesh.
Mm.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Y'all better get right.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all know how y'all saying that if you done ate all that stuff and he gonna come back with fire and stuff, right?
We ain't even got to that part yet.
Oh, okay, so that's technically like a sin, all right?
Yeah, it is. It's a
So,
great sin.
but are y'all saying he not gonna forgive you your sins if you start out? Because you said
Once
he
you
gonna-
learn, and so right there, you didn't know, right?
Mhm.
You didn't know. But once we get to the scripture, from that point on, like here in a couple of seconds, we're going to show you the scripture. From that point on, you cannot do it no more. Because now you can't say, I didn't know about that. Which is the same way. You know that you're an Israelite today. You know that you God's chosen people. From this day on, coming on from here on out, you can't say, I didn't know I couldn't do that, Lord. You can't do it. Actually, that's in Matthew 10:26. It says there's no forgiveness for sins, willful sin.
It's Hebrew.
Hebrews, yeah, I said Matthew, didn't I? Hebrews 10:26. But let's go to the scripture and what it say as far as eating shrimp, crab, lobster. And it's hard. But everybody ain't gonna make it. He's only gonna have those that's gonna be obedient to his word. That's who's gonna make it to the kingdom of heaven. And kingdom of heaven is for you. I'll prove that too, if you will. I mean, y'all gotta say prove it, because I know it's a lot. But this is the time to ask questions. Like everything that you had questions on, if we can answer, we're gonna show you what the scriptures say. Because they're not gonna tell you this anywhere else. The Most High put it on y'all to come here today, right now, to learn this. Y'all chosen, don't even know it.
Have you ever like wondered about like Black History Month? Like how it's just only our history of them were slaves,